It's a goal!
So I can't actually get this in shot, but I got a massive box filled with vintage, mostly pre-modern 90s, 80s, and I think a few early 2000s cards and stickers. It looks like it's come from somebody who just collected stuff. It doesn't look like it's come from somebody who's an actual collector, so there could be anything in here. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a rookie card of a very famous player. So, without any ado, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this open, and guys, we're going to go for this whole box. So it's probably going to take a long time today, but it could take a good half an hour, 40 minutes for this video to go through, but we're going to have a quick look, shall we? What I'll do is I'm going to put this box on the side, and I'm going to bring out each item individually, and we're going to go through it. Right guys, before we quickly look through it, let's have a look at what I got in the posters also. I'm not going to cover this up. I've got this little envelope here, and it's got some cards. It looks like it's come all the way from Hong Kong. So let's have a look and see what we got. So you've got some slam attacks. Is that wrestling, isn't it? That's pretty cool. I don't have much wrestling in my collection actually. Right, let's have a look what we've got. So we've got some called Raul Mendoza and Roderick Strong. Those are pretty cool. And then we have a, that's weird, Reckoning. The reason why I got this guys for this card here, this is Jack Grealish. This is his, is it Tyler Beck, I think it is, design card. Came out last year. This one is limited to 100, it's number 55. I'm trying to collect as many of these as I can. I'm looking out for the orange one, guys. If you have the orange one, contact me. Right, first things first, we've got this really cool folder. It has, I'm not really sure who the player is. I don't know if anybody would know it is there. Is it kind of Scottish player maybe? It has his name signature down the side here. But it's like a poster. That's the word Knight Rider in the back on the sticker. That's so cool. Yeah, it's a cool, quirky little poster. There's West Ham stickers in there. Looks like it's definitely 80s, probably late 70s, early 80s. Right, first things first, we have this little cool bag of stuff here. No, yeah, guys, as I was saying, I basically put a little request out online asking if anybody had any vintage cards or stickers for sale. I love this sort of stuff, as you know. So job lots are my favourite things to get. I basically paid, guys, equivalent of about £80–90 for this. I paid some money, and I also swapped some vintage toys that I had with the seller, if you will. And yeah, and this is what we got. So first up, we've got this guy called Stig Bjerregaard, like a Norwegian player. Then we have Peter Schmeichel in the PG Tips cards. That's pretty cool. I believe there is some rookies in this box, guys, so we'll keep an eye out for it. There's, is it Babito for Brazil. I love these France 98 cards, guys. These there's the rookie of well, not rookie, but like international rookie David Beckham in this lot. That's the German guy Hassler. We got this really cool France 98 sort of lithograph thing. Looks like he's a player running past the bears. I was Bebeto. Is it pronounced Bebeto? And then we got, guys, we got these really cool kind of like shell things. There's Romario for Brazil, Asperella for Colombia. Is it Paul Ince for England? I don't know who this guy is. Oh, Histro Chokov. Know some people collect his cards. Hagi or Haji. And then finally, not last but not least, Batista one. Yeah, they're cool. They're like these little shield things you can pop off. You can like display them as shields. I wonder if any grading company will actually grade these. I think they're quite nice. They came in Watsits and Golden Wonders and knickknacks. I remember back in the day putting these out. Thought they were really cool. There we go, guys. One of the reasons why I bought this a lot was I saw that there was a rookie card in there, which hopefully we will find. But there were some other cards and stickers that I thought, actually, if I get a few of these, it makes up what the price of the lot is, basically. So, for example, there is a Ian Wright sticker. This is the, is it PFA, Professional Footballers Association? I don't have this one. So, to me, that's a great sticker to get hold of. We got Jamie Redknapp. Terry Phelan, Darryl Parrell, Darryl Powell. A tongue twister, don't it? There's Niall Quinn. It's a cool Ian Rush one. Never seen that before. A big guy as I can. Craig Russell. There's Alan Shearer. There's a Gary Speed. Chris Sutton. Lots of Rod Wallace. There's another Ian Wright again. Dennis Bergkamp. Dennis Bergkamp. Dennis Bergkamp. Stan Collymore there. We have a Gary Croft, never heard of him. Mark Crosley. Geordie Cruyff. Kenny Cunningham. Have more players there. Some West Ham player and Chelsea there. These cool silver ones, I've seen these before. Every time I look for Ian Wright stickers, I always come up with these ones because of Adam right there. There's a David Ginola one, which is quite nice. And a collection to keep. There's the actual Professional Football Association sticker badge thing. We've got quite a few more here. We've got Steve Agnew, Chris Armstrong, Peter Beardsley, Robbie Fowler, Dennis Irwin, David James. Luckily, guys, I basically pulled out a little of Martin Keown. Ooh, Pele. So Les Ferdinand there. I pulled out. I went and bought a load of Volt X card slip holders to put these in. Letitia, which is going to be good. Stephen Manaman. If I'm missing anybody, guys, you think I should be keeping and putting in sleeves, you tell me. Stuart Pearce. Yeah, basically I bought these. These are £25 box off, I think it's Amazon, for 200 card holders. So at the end I will be putting them away in those. So guys, so far I have got 2 of the Ian Wright stickers that I needed for my collection. I've got 3 Dennis Bergkamps, a load of other players like Alan Shearer. So I'm saying I spent £80. Is that worth £80? I would say that's probably worth for 25 quid easily. So that's a good price to sell for me, good deal. And then we got some Premier League 95 stickers. So I'm going to go through them quick as I can because there's loads here. I'm going to pull out the ones I like. I hope you guys can see the camera because I'm just off camera. I can't really see what's going on. All these 95 stickers bring me back to Sol Campbell there. Jurgen Klinsmann. That's pretty cool, that's pretty nice. God, this is like a whole set, isn't it? These are like the stickers, guys. Gordon Strachan, Gary Speed. That you know, they're not really worth much. They're worth probably about 10 pence, 20 pence each. But when you put them with job lots of teams, you can get like 20 quid each for them, for 20 quid per team sort of thing. There's a David James. Look at his hair like that. Neil Ruddock. Jamie Redknapp. Probably an early sticker. John Barnes. These are relatively good condition, guys, to be honest. Look at that hair. Yeah, really cool condition for what they are. Who's that? Steve Harkness. Ooh, a nice Gary Neville there from Premier League 99. I don't know what's going to be in these ones, guys. Andy Cole, Peter Beardsley. There could be anybody in these sets, guys. This is a quite kind of like a blind buy. I bought these. I saw 1 or 2 cards and I knew I make my money back on those 2 cards if I'm lucky. So, guys, so far so good in my opinion. I reckon I would definitely would have paid that just for what we got so far. David Seaman, which I don't have actually. A funny little picture. Look at the ears on him. Paul Furlong, they're well in COVID years. Steve Bold, David Hiller for Arsenal, Steve Bold for Arsenal, Ian Selly for Arsenal. I collect the Arsenal guys, as you can imagine. These are not the best players in the world, but David Hiller again. We have a Lee Dixon for Arsenal, Paul Merson, Alan Smith in quite poor quality, Tim Sherwood for Tottenham. Now we got on there. There's a Dion Dublin. That's 95. It's quite young for Dion Dublin, I think. Lots and lots of cards, guys, stickers. Stuart Pearce. It's probably a million players on Stan Collymore. I'm going past that. Look at his hair. Probably like well-known players or players that deserve a bit more credit, but it's just a case of like Darren Anderson. When I was a kid, he was like the big thing. Teddy Sheringham. But unfortunately, sometimes players fall from grace a bit, don't they? Unfortunately. So far, I thought that was quite a nice little lot there. A few Arsenal players, which was a bit of a surprise. I didn't think they'd be in there, but a few Stuart Pearces and stuff, and Teddy Sheringham. That was good. That's good. Guys, this box is really big, by the way. So we have a opened Subbuteo Squads Premier League cards. These is the one where you can get the David Beckham. So let's see if we're lucky. So we have David Seaman. That's pretty cool. Brian McClare, John Pemberton, Tim Sherwood, Vinnie Jones. Oh, Ian Wright. It has to be. I don't have that one either. That's a good little find. They got some random baseball cards. That there is David Boone. Oh, sorry, not baseball. Sorry, cricket. Some random player from Man City. Then we have some opened Premier League 2000 stickers. I believe there's like a Rooney. Is it Rooney this year? So these are quite poor quality. I don't recognise many of these players. If I put that out, you can see. Don't recognise any of these. Jason L. No idea who that is. And then we got this official Panini card. These are worth nothing, guys, unfortunately. Andy Gray for is it Palace, is it? But the back's really cool. They got the cool Mewtwo from Pokemon kind of slips. So, guys, I believe there's actually like loads of different kind of like Sheffield Wednesday's ground. Yeah, there's different. We're talking now. Different sports in this. It's not just all soccer and football. You know what I mean? So you've got some basketball. Anybody cool? Derek Collins. We're looking for like these are like 90s, aren't they? So we're looking for Shaq. We're looking for Michael Jordan. I don't think there's going to be anybody here of any kind of notes so far. Kevin Garnett. That's quite cool, isn't it? And another one. It's cool. Some vintage basketball. I don't have a few. Then it's Rodman there with his red hair, which I think is quite cool. There's two of those there. So guys, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with the rest of these cards if I don't put them in, you know, my collection. I might just sell them and get rid of them quite cheaply. We then have a, is that sealed? No, it's not, it's open. This is called the England Stars Panini Gold Official FA Collection. Let's have a look at this then. So David Platt on the front, and I don't know who the other guy is. When did these come out? These were 90 pence. That's quite expensive, isn't it? These look like 96, guys. 096. Let's have a look. We had a Teddy Sheringham. That's quite a nice card. Oh, Paul Gascoigne. That's really cool. It's on the back. Got his stats there. Got John Barnes, Robert Lee. Never heard of that guy. And Steve Stone. And then finally a Dennis Wise. So they're pretty cool. We then have this cool Ian Wright card. It's from the official Panini Collection 92 cards. Him and his Crystal Palace kit. I do have that about a million times. So you've got official fixtures pro set cards. So I imagine I will have most of these. Pardon me. I imagine the quality is going to be quite poor. So you got Glenn Hoddle. Anybody. The England team photo, that's pretty cool. It's got Ian Wright on it. So I go into my Ian Wright collection. Yeah, nobody special, unfortunately, guys. Got another one of these. So it looks like these cards have been opened, they've been put back, but nobody's actually like played with them, so they're in generally quite good condition. There is Gary Mabbott celebrating. Nobody over there. No Warnock. Right, we have a drink. Put these up just in case. And then we got this one here called Sported, the new magazine that's sorted for sports, world-class winners, mega pop-ups. I think I know what these are. I've got a, I think it's a Dennis Bergkamp one actually. So yeah, so basically what happens is you pull these tabs here and they basically pop up. You've got a Shaquille O'Neal, Linford Christie, Linford Christie again, and a really cool Alex Lewis. It's good to get a good variety here. We've got some small cards here of basketball players. Try to work out if there's anybody majorly cool there. There's Shaq. And Marcus Camby or something. Do not know who that is. So sorry, we got some more stickers. We've got a Frank Le Bolouf. Whoever that guy there is. Andy Lingham. Kevin Ball, which is a great name for anybody who plays football. Oh, I've got Graham George. He was the Arsenal manager before he got sacked. Or he left, one of the two. We've got some more basketball here. We got the free cards all completed with a Joe Smith, Alan Virgin, and Shaquille O'Neal. Another one here, but don't know who anybody on that is. Same as that one, I don't know anybody there. So we got some American football cards. I know nothing about American football, so if you guys know any of these players or any of these cards are worth money, just tell me. I don't think there is anybody here. So some of these were going in top loaders, some of them won't be because I just don't have enough. Playoffs. Who's that? That is a Phoenix. I don't know who the player is. Spurs. Raptors. Grizzlies. Twist this around and see what else we got here. Oh, that's the check. They're all checklists basically. See, they're nothing. But so far, guys, I'm pretty chuffed with what we got so far. Keith Jackson. Come on, let's go with somebody I know here. Who's that? Sean somebody. Scott, Jim, Altoon. Don't know any of those, unfortunately. Carl Banks, isn't that a famous comic book writer? Jerry Rice, I do know who that is. That one go in the pile. There's what's his face. I can't remember his name. Celtics. Think about it, never give up. Think about it, never give up. Trying to teach kids to go back to school. Be the best. Mavericks, Warriors, Magic, and then some American quarterbacks. Right guys, we've got a massive bag now of stickers. This looks like rugby to me. It's the 1999 World Cup, I think. I don't know anything about rugby either, but I might just about recognise their names. So I really do need some help with this, guys, here, I think. I'm going to do this bit by bit because I'm going to get stuck. I have absolutely no idea who these are. So if you didn't recognise them, guys, just tell me. England, England. Oh no, that guy. It doesn't say what the names are on the back, so it's a bit confusing. Sorry, camera a bit more. Ah, look at that. Johnny Wilkinson, that's really cool. That's going to go on the plinth. Because that's 99, that might be his rookie year. I did not realise they released stickers for rugby. I think I recognise that guy, Sammy Alanti. Tongas. I don't know. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of these rugby ones into like little slips, keep them nice and clean, because they could be worth something in the future. That Johnny Wilkinson one's really cool. See, I know a little bit about rugby. Like I could probably tell you maybe one or two people if I saw their faces, but unfortunately these are not stickered down. I don't know who they are. England rugby is quite a cool little thing. Yeah, guys, if you do know, please put it down the end. Gregor Townsend, Scott Murray, Gregor Townsend. We have Scotland players. Some more South Africans. They're called the Springboks or something. I don't know anybody of those. It's cool to get rugby. I never knew there was rugby lot. And getting that Johnny Wilkinson, that's a bit of a surprise. This is when, in my opinion, when rugby, especially in the UK, started to become more popular. It goes on, guys. I've got loads of rugby stickers. Sorry if you're not into rugby, guys, but Martin Johnson, that's that guy was. I recognise that guy. There's another Johnny Wilkinson. That's pretty cool. They got some New Zealand players. The thing about New Zealand players in Australia, they can be literally everyone could be stars. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I recognise that guy. There's not much rugby product on out there, guys. So like if you're into rugby, these things could be worth a lot of money because there just isn't anybody out there. 1987 winners, 1991 winners, 95 winners. There's Wells, Rob Howley, Scott Gibbs, Neil Jenkins. I recognise that name. Chris White and Ben Evans. I don't recognise that one. Wow. I'm hoping that Johnny Wilkinson ones are worth a bit of money. We're hoping they're so I get my money back on them. There's moustache. The Millennium Stadium in Cardiff, which I think you can see from that, it looks like it's just been built. Come on, let's hope for some more Johnny Wilkinsons. Awesome if there was more in there. Lots of great Irish players here, but I don't know who they are. USA Rugby. I never knew they had a rugby team. leaf across. Great to find a stack of Johnny Wilkinsons. New Zealand. I recognise that guy. England there, Ireland, South America, John. I'm going super quick, guys. I need to try and get for this whole box. This will be here all day. Pablo. Don't know who that is, but it looks like he's pretty well known. Some more rugby stickers. I recognise that name. There's so many for Japan. He looks recognisable. Some England player. All Blacks doing another side doing the haka. John Eel, Nathan Gray. I might sleeve up some of these shinies. England badge, All Blacks badge, Jeff Wilson. Some Irish players there. Conor O'Shea, I know that name. Keith Wood, I know that name. There he is again. Come on, Johnny Wilkinson, one last time at time. No Johnny Wilkinson. But guys, that was a surprise. I did not realise there was going to be rugby stickers in here. So the Johnny Wilkinson ones, I'm pretty sure that's going to be his rookie stickers, because he looks so young in those two stickers. And they're in really nice condition. That one's a little bit off centre, but it doesn't matter. You've got some empty packets here. And guys, now we're on to something a bit more, something cool. So the reason why I kind of bought this was these stickers as cards as well. So these are the really cool, I think they're LCD, but there's Ian Wright's one, which I do not have in that quality, so that's nice. David Platt, Dennis Bergkamp, Paul Merson, another Ian Wright, which is actually quite nice. Put that over there. Ray Parler, Glenn Helder, I think it was pronounced. Mark Draper. Coming up, thanks to that guy's name. Dwight York. Lee Clark, and finally Lee Clark. I'm going to have an actual fill tape bunnies together, guys. Lee Clark, Andy Townsend, Chris Sudden, Tim Sherwood, David Batty, Stuart Ripley, Paul Warhurst, Owen Coyle, FD Freitas, that's a weird name for tatas. Steve Harkness, Mark Hughes, Ruud Gullit, that's really cool, legend. Dennis Wise, Mark Stein, John Spencer, Gavin Peacock, John Salako, Graham Stewart, and then Peter Ndlovu. Hey, Dion Dublin, Peter Telfer, Anders Limpar. Wasn't he really popular at one time? Daniel Amakachi, Paul Rideout, Duncan Ferguson. Who's these last two going to be? Duncan Ferguson, Tony Yeboah, Gary Speed, Michael Thomas in Liverpool kit, Stan Collymore, Robbie Fowler, Stephen Manaman. These all come out in like Niall Quinn 95, I think. So yeah, they're quite hard to, I find them quite hard to get them nice quality. These are quite nice. You got a random Vinnie Jones card, Eric Young and Paul Bowden cards. Right, this goes on forever, guys, doesn't it? It's got some basketball stuff, basketball again, basketball again. Then you got what looks like a Olympics for Paul Palmer. It's like a swimmer. Don't have no much interest in swimmers. These are cool. This reminds me, this brings back so much memories. These are the England 98 Sainsbury's coin collection. And they keep coming in these little packets with these little coins in these little bags. That's nostalgia there for you. We have then some more ones. I'm trying to find any big names, guys, to show you, but Glenn Rice, Ray Allen, Kerry Kittles. The problem is these sort of things, guys, you never know if they've been picked over, because if you were buying them up, you would be going through them trying to find out who the best rookies were, who to keep, that sort of thing. Michael Smith. I'm really looking for like a Kobe Bryant. I can't find one. I imagine if there was a Michael Jordan, it would have been pulled by now. Probably put into his collection. That's what's his face, isn't it, with the glasses on. Can't remember his name. It's got some more of these cards, guys. We got John Jensen for Arsenal, Tommy Widrington. Absolute hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of cards. Matt Letitia, Teddy Sheringham. Yeah, loads, absolutely loads. Right, guys, I'm back. Sorry, I had to cut the recording in half because of camera space and everything else in between. But yeah, more cards, guys. Mark Bright and John Humphreys from Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace, I don't know if it's just by sheer luck, appeared to be in that Panini set quite a lot. So we got some more of these cards. David Ginola, Les Ferdinand, who was really big as a kid. I remember everybody loving him as a kid. Robert Lee, who did he lead the Confederates or something? Peter Beardsley for Newcastle, Carlson Palmer, Vinnie Jones, and some other player. Got Hughie Rossler, Kevin Campbell, Freyan's Carr, I think it's called. So annoyingly, guys, they're Mike Bright, Gary. There is a famous rookie in this set, a really famous rookie, and so far I have not found it. But I've seen it in the pictures, so I'm hoping there's more than one, but I think it's just going to be one, unfortunately. We'll get to it when we get to it. Steve Stone, Matt Letitia, Teddy Sheringham, those are Teddy Sheringhams. Matt Letitia. I've noticed there's no Alan Shearer so far. John Sheridan. This is quite cool. This is a Futura Mark of Mars electric card. I picked up a David Seymour, one of those from the Cardiff Card Show. And then we got some of these other Futura sets. We got the squad of Nelson Vivas for Arsenal, the Arsenal checklist, some random Arsenal players I don't even remember. Greg Lincoln, Stephen Maltz, Gramandi, Rare. There's over Mars. I remember when he signed up for Arsenal. That was a big thing at the time. Nigel Winterburn, Emmanuel Petit. Don't remember Upson. The captain, that is Tony Adams, and now Dancing Sensation. Patrick Vieira. Look at his cards, guys. Look at Thierry Henry. That's got that in the war corner, I suppose. And another one. Oh, how lucky are we? Dennis Bergkamp. Love him. That is Alan Smith. Nigel Winterburn, Patrick Vieira, Ray Parler, all these going in. Petit, Bergkamp, and Amos one. Is that Canu? Is that his name was? Yes, in there. Yeah, those were like my. This is kind of like the Dreamcast period, if you will. That's when I kind of started to give up on Arsenal, guys, which is when they won the Invincible season. Got some random US Olympic cards. Danny Lee forward card. There is a player for the All Blacks whose card is worth like £300 to £400. Something you don't see all day long. A Tour de France card. A really cool Vinnie Jones card. Scott Taylor. That's the Southampton ground, Tottenham's and West Ham's Upton Park. Now these are really cool. These are like, I don't know how to explain it. They've been you pull them out of a binder or something, or out of a book. We've got, what's his face there? What's his name? Nicky Butt. That was his Nicky Butt. Oh, Gunnar Solskjaer, Ryan Giggs, Peter Schmeichel, Roy Keane, Ryan Giggs again, I think, holding the trophy. Oh, and we have David Beckham. Unfortunately, it's a bit damaged. That's a shame, but that can go in there still. Guys, this card sets, they never end. We've got more to go, don't you worry. We have some stickers. Man City. I don't know, Gary Speed, that's quite cool. A Jamie Redknapp. I don't know who that is. Phil Stamp, I don't know who that is. Really cool David Seaman there in the Dreamcast outfit. Leicester team badge. David Ginola. There's not a Ginola in this one's actually. And a Grafton Noel Williams for, is it Watford, is it? Got some pro set stuff, guys. This stuff is like, you just pick it up anywhere. It's so cheap, so don't overpay this stuff. Good players though. Paul Gascoigne there. They're really easy to get damaged. You see them damaged quite a lot. Nothing special, nothing rare. These mix from being like super nice condition to like terrible condition. They're on order as well. Liverpool's Anfield. I went and visited that in '96. Old Trafford. And there's a really cool like cutout card. Never seen that before. Yeah, these are the soccer cards you get for free with PG Tips, which is a tea company in the UK. There's a David Beckham in there, which we can't find yet. They've got some more basketball, but nobody I recognise. Sean Bradley, I think I recognise that name. Dennis Rodman again. I'm not really up on my basketball. I know Charles Oakley, I know that name. Then we have these really cool kind of like character cards that came out in the 90s. There is a David Beckham one that I need. There's also an Ian Wright one I believe I need. It's Kevin Keegan. There's a Stuart Pearce one. It's quite cool. I'm actually struggling to put these cards. This is a open packet one, so we can give these a go. Hopefully these are quite nice quality, so hopefully we'll find what we want. There's a Gary Neville and another Gary Neville. There's a Shearer, that's cool, lovely quality as well. And another one. Thomas Hassler, Tim Flowers, the England goalkeeper, Sol Campbell, and Didier Deschamps, French player. We have some more Subbuteo squads, guys. Let me see if I can go and find somebody good. So far, no. Joe Parkinson. Brian McClare for Man United. Mark Draper again. And Andres Limpar. Gary Speed. So unfortunately, a lot of these players, Chris Waddle, are players that, you know, might have been great for a couple of years and they kind of like died off. Unfortunately, David Platt. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and put some of these in holders. Ian Rush. And then the rest of them I might just job lot. I'm thinking about doing a card show to be sharing them in the future. And Colin Hendry. And then trying to sell a lot of these stuff. And I'm thinking I want cheap stuff. I want basically like, you know, like in America they call them dollar boxes. kind of want that sort of thing, so people can put in their money and get some stuff for cheap. Tony Adams, Ruddock. So far, guys, I've not found the rookie card I am looking for. So my stomach's starting to go a bit strange. Load more of these kind of basketball ones. Not only they're basically basketball cards that should be like stuck together, but you can cut them up, which I think is kind of terrible already. There's nobody there. No Kobe Bryants. Oh, there's a John Stockton one. That's quite cool. Cool little Sonics sticker. It's a Gary Payton. I think I've heard that name before. If you're a Sonics fan, it's quite a good little set there. Okay, I'm starting to panic because the card I thought I bought is not in this lot of cards. Anyway, I'll go for it normally and have a look. So we have some Ryan Giggs, Andy Cole, Eric Cantona, Andy Cole, Brian McClare, Nicky Butt, Eric Cantona again, Ryan Giggs, and a Paul Scholes. So I was hoping, because I thought when I looked at the pictures, there was a David Beckham one, which is really annoying. That's the reason why I kind of bought it, to be honest. That's a pain. Some more cards from the Manchester United card set. Some Arsenal players there. Maybe I might find, I don't know, cool Dennis Bergkamp. Yeah, so basically, guys, in this set was supposed to be a David Beckham LCD rookies card, and I cannot see it anywhere, which is really annoying. Oh, that's not good. Got some cool basketball cards here, guys. Nobody too good, special. There's some Michael Jordan assignment cards, which is kind of weird. Then we got the Pro Set stuff, which is all cool if you're into that sort of thing. They're nice cards, Pro Set. It's just they get wrecked quite a lot, and there's loads of them. They're really easy to get hold of. I'm not going to show you more, guys, because there's absolutely loads of them. And finally, guys, we have a lot of these are the Euro 98 World Cup 98 stickers that were given away with BP. So yeah, really cool set, loads of really good stuff. I'm really annoyed that the David Beckham was not included, unless I'm looking at something stupid here, but I'm pretty sure there was a David Beckham in there. No, I'm not. Being stupid. It looks like the guy might have pulled the Beckham out of the pack, guys, which is that is actually really disappointing. But that shows you what it's like when you buy stuff, guys. You need to make sure that you are getting what you're getting. The card might be in here, but it was in a sleeve like this in the picture, so I can't see any more sleeves. So yeah, what a shame. I might message the guy and see what he says. Anyway, guys, what a cool little pickup. I mean, the Johnny Wilkinson card stickers are great. The Ian Wright ones are great, and there's some amazing Arsenal ones in my collection, which I really love. And yeah, I think this is a really good buy for what it was. I mean, without the Beckham card, which is annoying, it's the LCD one, which I do have somewhere else. I've had it a couple of times. I'm trying to get a really nice quality version of it, which probably would have been the better version. Yeah, disappointing. But that's the way card collecting goes. So guys, thank you much for watching this massive video. As you can tell, I've been rambling on like mad. But I'm so glad to get all this stuff. It's so cool. I'm going to spend the next couple of hours putting it all in the sleeves now. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. It means a lot. Put a comment down in the post which is your favourite card I pulled. If you know any of these players that you think I should sleeve up, please say so. Especially the rugby players. I don't know much about the rugby players. So if you know anybody in there that I should be sleeving up, because there might be legends, whatever. Please leave a comment. So guys, thank you very much. Stay safe, and most important of all, happy hunting.